And guessing what year these were made. And yes, thank you, Stream Moments. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Like I said, we're just going to guess the year and just do the best we can. Try to get through all of them today. If we don't, well, at least we try. At least we tried. And yeah, we're going to start things out with Coco. And I believe this was 2017. Indeed, it was. All right. Citizen Kane. Yeah, I mean, I think I want to say this was 1940s, maybe. Wait, hold on. Maybe 1930s. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to get some flashbacks to Mank here, and I think this was happening right around maybe World War II, the very beginning of it. So maybe 1939. I was 41. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, okay. This is a repeat. I was warned by the person who gave this quiz to me, Ska, that there was going to be four of these that repeat themselves. Luckily, I think I know this one. This was 1995. Ah, now we're into Vertigo territory. Oh, thank you. Now we're in Vertigo territory. That's Hitchcock, James Stewart. I think maybe Kim Novak was there as well. Um, okay. I'm 98%. Yeah, it was definitely color. I want to say 61. 1961. 58. 58. Okay. North by Northwest. Oh, you didn't watch him except Coco. Yeah. I think. I thought Coco was very good. It had that one scene towards the end that just made me cry ugly. And I can't say can think of that many films that has done that to me. But if you know the scene, you know. It was. It was. North by Northwest. Okay. Trying to place this with all the other films. This might be a challenge, but I think this was earlier than. Definitely earlier than Psycho. This was earlier than Vertigo. I'm going to guess 1954. Ah, 59. It's 59. Okay. It was after all them, except Psycho. Well. Reservoir Dogs. Alright. Yeah, this was before Pulp Fiction, but was it it's got to be early 90s. I'm thinking 1992. There we go. Alright, Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. Alright, since there was 3 years between Empire and Star Wars, I'm going to guess there's 3 years between this and Empire. So 1983. Can I guess where you're from? Oh, okay. I'm going to guess maybe Saudi Arabia? And thank you. I was a little nervous about this, but oh, close. Okay. So so which country are you from then? Iran. Okay. Yeah, that would be, yeah, that definitely is pretty close. Okay, next film is M. I'm kind of thinking 19. I want to say it's maybe 1931. All right, all right. Okay, Amadeus. Yep, definitely. Seems good. Okay. Amadeus. All right. It's definitely 80s. What to say maybe 1986? 84. Okay. 2001 A Space Odyssey. I think I know this one. I wouldn't be surprised if I was off by a year or two, but I want to say it's 1969. 68. Okay. Toy Story. Okay, Toy Story was a film that, alright. Let me think here. It's definitely 90s. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. What do you think here? 90. Think. All right, 1995. 1995. There we go. Lawrence of Arabia. All right, I think that was 60s. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 61. If I remember correctly, I think they were doing something on Fathom, like a 50th year anniversary or something. So I'm going to guess 1961 for this one. 62. Ah. All right. Alright, next up is Clockwork Orange. I've got to think about this one. This, it's definitely kind of edgy, so it has to be at least late 60s. For some reason, 1971 is coming to mind. So I think I'll do 1971. Alright, that works. Wow. Singing in the Rain. Alright. Definitely early 50s. Um, 1953. 1953. Oof. Alright, I was off by a year. It's 52. Okay. Emil. Alright, that's definitely 2000s. But, alright. Maybe 2002? Let's go with 2002. 1. Okay. Double Indemnity. Alright, that was Fred McMurray and the film noir and insurance and everything. I'm thinking 1949. Nope, 44. I am trying to get him exact, but if I can't get him exact, try to get as close as I can. One of the things I've been kind of measured by is trying to get an average by years when all was said and done. Did pretty good. Unfortunately, I ran across a film in The Bandit that kind of hurt me there. It was like, I think I was off by 70 on that one. Taxi Driver? Alright, I'm thinking 1975. 76. Okay. Alright, Full Metal Jacket. Definitely 80s. I mean, I can picture it in my head, but can I can't think of the year necessarily, but I'm definitely getting 80s vibe. I'm thinking, let's go with 1987. Okay. That works. To go with Mockingbird. Alright. Yeah, that's the... Okay. That's the... Yeah, I remember. Black and White, Gregory Peck, based on a novel. I'm going to guess maybe 1953? 62. Oof. Okay, Bicycle Thieves. Okay. Alright, I'm kind of thinking this is 1940s. like 1940, let's say 1947? 48. Okay. The Kid. Alright, I kind of think this was sort of the film that kind of led to, all the way led to that Adam Sandler, like an Adam Sandler film with Jon Stewart. I'm trying to think who else, but okay, The Kid. All right, I'm thinking 1930s because let's say 1934. 21. Oi. Okay, next step would be The Sting. I believe that was Paul Newman and Robert Redford. I'm thinking early 70s. Let's go with 1972. 73. Okay. Alright, this will be the last one before we do a commercial here. Toy Story 3. Alright, I think we've determined... Three, I'm going to guess, was 2007. 2010, okay. Alright, we're going to do a quick ad. It's going to be about a minute long. See you then, and just let me know what you get to see and stuff. Because as I don't get to see those ads myself. Yeah, kind of on a code streak now, sadly. Okay, we're back now, and as you can see, we kind of gone off to a bit of a slow start. We're now at we're just one under 500, which is not great, but it's certainly better than it was, I guess. Just have to keep going at it here. All right. The first film is called Snatch. That was a Guy Ritchie one, I think, with Jason Statham and Brad Pitt. I want to say maybe it's 2000. And it is, okay. Scarface. Oh, okay, I know there's two of them. And that's going to be tricky here. I'm not sure if they're referring to the Paul Mooney one or the one with Al Pacino. I'm going to presume this is the Al Pacino one. And guess this was 1982. I think I may have learned my lesson from Valentino. 83. Okay. He was off by one. At least I guessed the right Scarface one. Anyway, okay, that's fair. Thank you for watching, and keep in mind that we do have the VODs, and I do keep those as long as I can on Twitch. I'll see you next time, and like I said, check out the VODs. Hopefully, you'll be able to catch up with what you missed, I guess. Definitely am a believer of real life before stream, so take care of yourself and have a good night. All right. Good night. All right. What do you think here? Okay, the first one is for a few dollars more. I want to say this is the start of the... Yeah, this is the start of the Nameless Man trilogy here with Clint Eastwood. Alright. Good and Bad and the Ugly, I think was I want to say it was 69. I could be wrong. Alright. I'm going to guess maybe 65 for this one. Okay, that works. I'll take it. Next up is going to be The Apartment. Alright. Jack Lemmon. I'm definitely getting a late 50s, early 60s vibe out of it. Oh, and in case you're wondering, we are having a we're kind of like in we're supposed to get an inch or two of snow today, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. So much for spring, right? Anyway, The Apartment, I think, is 1960. Yeah, it is. Okay. Metropolis. Alright, there's only one Metropolis I can think of, even though that's kind of a... I spent time in Metropolis, but that's not the Metropolis I'm referring to. That's the Fritz Lang drama. And this is where I'm going to have to think real quick here, because I want to say, for some reason, it's 1929. Yeah, let's go 1929. 27, okay. You weren't that far off. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Get out your coconuts. We're going horseback riding. After all, we want a shrubbery, and it's only a flesh wound. Okay, Meaning of Life was the 80s. Life Reborn, I think, was like mid-late 70s. So this has to be early 70s. I'm thinking 1973. 75. Okay. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Alright. I think it's 81, 84, 85, and then this one was 88, I think. Yeah, Sean Connery, Harrison Ford. I think this was 1988. 89. Okay. Rashomon. Alright, that's the one with oh yeah, that's the one with the Simpsons joke about how everybody remembers things differently and stuff. Right, right. Okay. Thinking? Alright. I'm gonna guess 1951. 50. Okay. Off by one. Shames. Up. Right, Up is something that, yeah, okay, I got you. It was definitely the 2000s. Alright, I think this was before Wall-E. This was after Cars, so that probably puts it right around 2007, maybe? Oh, it's 2009. Oof. Okay, All About Eve. Yeah, this was the one about the young actors who wanted to be a social climber and take over, like, the stage equivalent of Best Picture or something. I want to say this was 51. 1951. 50. Batman Begins. Okay, I could use one to be right on. I'm kind of going code again. I think this was 2005. There we go. Something Like It Hot? Right, this was a one where Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis dressed up as women to keep themselves alive, and they hung out with Marilyn Monroe, among other people. Alright. And pretty funny comedy, honestly. I think this was 1959. There we go. Yojimbo. Alright, this is another Kurosawa. For some reason, I'm thinking this was before Rashomon and Seven Samurai. Do I dare? Maybe 1955? 61. Okay. That's not good. Alright. Downfall. Yeah, this is probably best known as a film where they had all the memes on the guy who was the leader of the German army during World War II. I am not actually going to say the name because I fear that might get me in trouble. And we don't want to do that. But I'm thinking 2004. There we go. Okay, Unforgiven. Yeah, I think that was the Clint Eastwood film Western winning an Oscar, I think. Morgan Freeman was in it. Gene Hackman was in it. I can't help to think this was either 91 or 92. Let's go with 1991. She went with 92. Sag. Okay, Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard was a lot of fun. It was definitely an 80s film because Bruce Willis hadn't become big and famous yet. And Alan Rickman was definitely good as the heavy heel in that one. I want to say this was 19... Hold on, let me think here. Alright. Maybe... Hold on. Alright. Try to think this through here. I'm thinking part 2 is 90 and part 3 was 94. So maybe this was 86. Yeah, we'll do 1986 for this one. 88. Oof. Heat. Alright. We're now in the wrong end of things. We gotta try to right the ship here. This was 1995. There we are. Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Oof. I don't think I've seen that one before. I definitely haven't. Alright. I'm thinking, okay, I'm pretty sure this was color. I'm kind of guessing maybe this was like 1953, maybe? 53? Are you serious? Okay. Lord God Almighty. Akairu. Oh God, I've never heard of this one. This is unfortunate. And this has, I'm guessing Kurosawa again, maybe? For some reason, I'm going to go higher and say 61, maybe? 52. It was definitely before. Got it. Okay. Oh, my God. Alright, 6 down again. A Raging Bull. Yeah, De Niro is Jake LaMotta, the boxer. And you got Kathy Moriarty and I think Joe Pesci was in it, if I'm not mistaken. They seem to team up a lot, and that's kind of a good thing. 1980. Here we go. The Great Escape. Maybe I kind of think Steve McQueen was in it. Maybe I mean it's not ringing much of a bell, to be honest with you. Maybe they were escaping from a war or a prison or something. Maybe a prison in a war. Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm going to have to take a shot here and say 1963. Are you kidding me? Okay. I see you, I see you. Alright. Children of Heaven. Here comes another one I'm going to flop at, I have a feeling. It's got to be kind of recent, but not all that recent. So I think this is probably before 2000. I want to say it's that sweet spot between 1980 and 2000. Children of Heaven. Let's go with 1995. 97. Okay. Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth. That's the one with. Yeah, that was clearly 2000s. That's had. I remember the images. Can't remember the year though. I'm going to guess maybe 2003. 6. It was 6. Alright. Chinatown. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. It's Jack Nicholson, Broken Nose, and Faye Dunaway. Yeah. Alright. I'm thinking 1970. 1973. Let's go with 73. 74. Okay. And we hit an anime. Yay. My Neighbor Totoro. Alright. Gotta think about this one a hot second here. It definitely was before 2000. Again, we're talking probably 1980 to 2000. Yeah, actually, and I got it wrong twice. Okay, fair enough. Ready. Okay, got it. Okay. My Neighbor Totoro, I think was definitely, I want to say it's before Princess Mononoke, so let's go with 1993. 88. Okay. At least we're getting closer. Alright, My Father and My Son. Okay, fair enough. 2005. I'll take it. You know what? What else we're going to take? We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll see in about a minute. Okay. Alright, we got about 20 seconds left. We gotta get back on that row here. We're kind of skidding. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. We're continuing our run through all the films that came out in the IMDB 250, trying to guess what year they came from. I started the day at 47 out of 88, and now as you can see, things have gotten significantly tougher. On the plus side, we also seem to have put a big dent into the number of films left to go, so that's a plus. Anyway, The Third Man. Okay, I kind of remember this. This is Orson Welles, the Zither, and they're in Vienna, I believe. 1949. There we go. How is Moving Castle? What is up with all these anime films getting in a 250? Are they all that beloved or something? Okay. I mean, I've seen a few. I liked them, but would I put them in the top 50? I don't know. I mean, the top 250? I have no clue. Anyway, House Moving Castle. Alright. Yeah, this is another Miyazaki, but what year? Alright, it's gotta be... It's definitely before 2000. It always seems like whatever year thing I think it is, it's like 5 to 7 years later. So maybe I'm wrong in thinking this is, say, 1989. 2004. Yeah, I was definitely off. Ran. Okay, this is one of the most noble-ass films of Kurosawa. And I'm going to guess 1985. Yep. Here we go. Judgment at Nuremberg. Alright. Obviously this, I think I recorded this. Yeah, I've definitely recorded it. It's like a 3-4 hour film, I think, but it was basically one giant trial, and it was really intense. I'm going to guess this was 1959. It was 61. Oh, no. No. No! No! Oh, I almost guessed 61. I'm a slacker. Sag. Okay, gotta think of Secrets of Their Eyes. I think this was something we did before and got it wrong. I'm gonna guess 2006. 2009. Well, that's unfortunate. The Gold Rush, that was definitely... Charlie Chaplin. For some reason, I'm thinking it's 1927. I could be wrong there. But let's go at 1927. It was 25. Okay. The Bridge on the River Kwai. Yeah, I think they had to blow that thing up in World War II, but there was a lot of whistling. Would this be the time to guess 1957? Because I feel like guessing 1957. And for good reason, I should be guessing 1957 because it's right. Yeah. Alright, A Beautiful Mind. That's Russell Crowe and Trevor Conway. Mathematician. And they talk about him a lot in business in the business classes I went to. I think mainly because of the game theory part of it. I'm not sure how accurate it was, but I will at least admit that it felt like a pretty good movie. And I'm thinking this one was 2002. And 1. Okay. Now is the time to take a look at Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Yeah, this was Jason Statham and Guy Ritchie's beginning. I want to say it was 1995. 98. Okay. Yeah, and okay, Casino. Yeah, the other one was 2000, of course. Casino, I should know this in a heartbeat. This was 1995. It was. Alright. Seventh Seal, that was Bergman. They were playing chess with death, and I think he lost. I don't know. I don't want to spoil. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But he definitely played. Alright, I guess we're going to try a few more of these here before we move on to the next part. On the waterfront. Alright. Yeah, I think I decided this was 50s, but what year? Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if this was 1957 because apparently there's a lot of films that came out that year. So let's do 57. It was 54. Okay. Alright, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Yeah, I was not a huge fan of it, honestly. Your mom? Okay. Oh, she was 2 that year. Okay. Wow, that's that wow, that's cool. Okay. All right. Let's see. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing. I want to say it's 2018. Yeah, let's go with 2018. 17. Okay. Alright. The Wolf of Wall Street. Alright, that was Leo, Jonah Hill, Martin Scorsese. I'm going to guess 2013. Alright, there we go. There we go. The Elephant Man. Alright. It's definitely early 80s. Yeah, definitely early 80s. But how early? I'm going to guess 1980. Okay, that works. Inside Out was the 2010s, but okay. You know what? I think we're going to do a quick ad and we'll be right back. See you in about 1 minute. All right, Inside Out was 2010s. Maybe 15. It was on 14. 16? All right, and welcome back. We're continuing the guess what year these IMDB 250 movies came from, and we've continued to slide a little bit. I think things have gotten harder, and we're just trying to get to the finish line at this point, I guess. I'm so surprising myself with some, but yeah. We were at the 500, we were above the 500 mark at one point. Now it's like we're 10 below. All right, Inside Out. I was debating it during the break here, and I know it's the 2010s, but I'm kind of thinking this was 2015. Let's go with 2015. All right, there we go. V for Vendetta. That's the one with Natalie Portman and Hugo Weaving. Kind of frequently ends up on Netflix. I think it's on there now. Definitely fighting a blow for freedom. I'm thinking this was 2007. 2005. Okay. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Yep, this is another Jimmy Stewart one. This time he's trying to fight corruption in Washington and get a bill passed that's going to save his park in his own state. There was a big speech towards the end. I want to say this was definitely before It's a Wonderful Life. Was it made during World War II? I don't know. 1946. 39. It was definitely made before. Okay. The Room. Not to be confused with Oh Hi Mock. What a funny story, Mock. Not that room, but that's the one with crud. I can't remember the actors that were in it, but I want to say this was 2015. Yep, it was. Warrior. Okay. I think this was the MMA film with Tom Hardy and Joe Edgerton. I think this was 2011. Alright, there we go. Blade Runner. I mean, I saw the final cut earlier this year. I want to say the original was like 81? 1981? 82. Okay. And How I'm for Murder. Alright, there was a phone line. Somebody over here is it's a Hitchcock film. I know a lot of these seem to be late 50s, but for some reason I'm thinking this is like early 50s, like 51, 1951, 54. Wow, we're repeating now. Okay. Yeah, this is 1954. Imagine. Oh my God. I knew they were repeating, but that was back-to-back repeating. That was kind of hilarious. I'm not going to lie. And Haddon? Okay. I might have seen this one. It's about a guy who pretends to be blind, but he isn't really, and he overhears a murder taking place. So I'm thinking this might be 2017? 2018. Okay. Alright, No Country for Old Men. Call it Friendo. You got Javier Bardem. You got Tommy Lee Jones. And that one dude I can't think of at the moment, but it's got to be 2008. 2008. 2007. Okay, well, since they were facing each other that year, I know that There Will Be Blood was 2007. Yeah, there you go. All right. This is definitely brutal, I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't recommend everyone do this. Or it'd be kind of funny to see some of these other YouTubers take a crack at it. That's all I'm going to say on that front. Somebody should challenge the Jeremy John and who the other Austin Burke. They should have him take this challenge and see what they end up coming up with. I'd be curious. Anyway, Wild Strawberries, it's... Wow. I'm drawing a blank on the director. I think it was Bergman, but... Ingmar Bergman, maybe? I want to say it's 1955, though. 57? What is wrong with you? Yo, 57s. Oh, the general. Oh, and this is going to be brutal. All right, we know that they like they like, but are they into Buster Keaton, or are they more likely into the other guy? Jeez. Okay, it's gonna be. Yeah, this is. Oh, jeez. It's either gonna be crap. I can't think if it's the one with Buster Keaton or the one with the other guy. I'm gonna guess based on a recency thing, probably it's the one with the other guy. I could be wrong, but I want to say it's 1998. I am dead wrong. Okay. Okay, 6 cents. That was 98. 99. Okay, Train Spotting. $1994. 96. Alright, Gone with the Wind. Let's go with 1939. There we go. The Thing. 1982. Fargo. 1995. 96. Come and See. I think thanks to YouTube, I think it's 1985. Yes, it is. Okay, Gran Torino. That's the. Yeah, okay. This one I should know. This is Clint Eastwood. And I want to say Vietnamese family. God, I'm butchering it so bad. Okay. Gran Torino. I think, yeah, the whole get off my lawn thing. I want to say this was 2010. 2008. Okay. I should argue with a chair. Finding Nemo. Just Keep Swimming. You got Albert Brooks. You got Ellen DeGeneres. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Alright, this is Query 2000s. I want to say maybe this was 2004. 03. Okay. The Deer Hunter. Yeah, okay. There was a game of Russian roulette, I think, involved it's had something to do with the Vietnam War, so definitely it had to be 70s at least. I think late 70s, either 78 or 79. Let's go with 1978. Wow. Okay, that worked. Shutter Island. Yeah, this was when Leo was trying so hard to go for an Oscar. This was after Inception, but before The Revenant. So we're looking at anywhere from 2010 to 2015. Let's go with 2012. Alright, 2010. Okay. The Big Lebowski. 1998. By the way, I'm one of those people that caught it when it first came to theaters and actually enjoyed it. It didn't take a reimagining for me to actually appreciate it. I enjoyed it as it was. Definitely a lot of fun. The rug kind of ties everything together, in case you didn't know. Kill Bill Volume 1. Alright. You know, if I can remember Part 1, I think Part 2 may have came out the next year. Or it may have came out 2 years. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember things. Lucy Liu was in it. Uma Thurman starred. Let's go with 2002. 03. Okay, Sherlock Jr., that was clearly Buster Keaton. You're not going to fool me this time, dear. Nope. Not after thinking you were kind of going with the other direction with the General. Nuh-uh. I think this was silent. I could be wrong, but I think it was silent. I kind of enjoyed it. I liked it. Kind of a mystery element to it as well, as he's trying to prove himself innocent of being nothing more than just occasionally falling asleep in the middle while spooling a movie or something. Definitely, I think it's 1920s. Since General was 29, let's go with this is 27. 1927. 24, okay. Cool Hand Luke. Alright, let's get out those hard-boiled eggs as we try to watch a rebel played by Paul Newman stand up to the prison enforcement and everything. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Yeah, this is 1962. Let's say 1962. 67. Okay. Tokyo Story. Yeah, this was one I kind of botched earlier. But if I remember, that was the one I was way off of. Okay. Yeah, this was 1950s, I think. 1952? 53. Okay. A lot better than last time. I could live with that. Rebecca. Well, I'm kind of drawing a blank on it, but I think this may have been based on a book or something. Yeah, it was based on a book. I don't know why, but for some reason, 1940 is popping out in my head. I'll go with it, 1940. And I have no idea how I did that, but we'll definitely take that. Okay. Marion Max. Yeah. Definitely after 2000. It can't be the last. It can't be. I think one of the actors is Philip Seymour Hoffman, so we can kind of roll out anything after 14, though. We'll split the difference, call the medal, and call it 2007. 2007. 2009, okay. Hacksaw Ridge, okay, that's the one with Andrew Garfield and Mel Gibson, I think, was directed it. He's about a conscientious objector who turned out to be pretty good in the battlefield anyway. Okay, let's make this the last one before commercial. I want to say this was 2017. 2016, okay. Sounds good. Let's do a commercial. Be right back. Yeah, 35 out of 35 right, 60 wrong since we've started today, so Sag. Okay. That's where we're going. We'll probably still end up having to do like maybe, I don't know. Let's knock 31 down. That would put it right at 214. Okay. So a little less than 40. Alright, hello, welcome back everybody. We are taking a look at the IMDB top 250 movies and trying to guess what year they came from. Yeah, remember when I was actually, let me look this up here. I was up by about 14. Yeah, what happened to that? As he said, things would get tougher, and boy howdy have they gotten tougher. Alright, and we're starting off with How to Train Your Dragon. That just came out, I think, on Netflix recently, so it's been on there before. By the way, let me know when you get part 3 in Netflix. Wink, wink. Because I want to finish that trilogy now. I want to say this was 2010. Yes, it was. Okay. Jurassic Park. Cue the dinos. Life finds a way. I want to say this was 94. 1994. 93. Okay, Gone Girl was 2014. Yes, it was. Alright. Wild Tales. I think Penelope Cruz was in this. Yeah, I think it was like a series of stories that are kind of interconnected for some reason. And boy, howdy, I'm probably going to get this completely wrong, but I'm thinking this was 2015. 14. Well, I came pretty close. Sunrise. Okay, since we seem to realize that films were made before 1950. Yeah, this was Murnau, I think. F.W. Murnau did that one. So definitely 20s, but what year exactly, I'm not sure. Let's go with 1925. 27, okay. The Truman Show. Yeah, that was Jim Carrey back when he was popular and everything. God see you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Yeah. And I want to say it's 1998. It is. Stalker. Oh boy. This could be a challenge. Yeah, I may need a lifeline after when I was said and done on this one, because criminy, it's not coming to me. Good God. I can't remember anything about this one way or the other, which is really worrying me a little bit. Okay, for lack of a better guess, I'm going to guess 1957. 79, okay, 1979. Okay, the Grand Budapest Hotel, that was 2014. Yes, it was. And name of father, that had to have been Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh yeah, I just remember the guy. Brendan Gleeson. Ufka. Okay. For some reason, I'm thinking this was 1991. No, 1990. Let's go in 1990. 93. Okay, see, that wasn't so bad. Stand By Me. Yeah, that's the Benny King song turned into a movie based on the Stephen King novella, I think. $1988. No, 1986. 1986. There we go. Into the Wild, that was Emile Hirsch. Going in Alaska and not really being prepared or anything. It was definitely before Wild and Trails, I think. So let's go with 2012. 2007. Yeah, earlier. Fair enough. It Happened One Night. Yeah, that was Clark Gable, Claudia Colbert, Walls of Jericho. Let's go with 1939. 34. Okay. Platoon. That was clearly 80s. I want to say 1986. It was. Okay. Network. I'm mad as hell and I can't take it anymore. I don't blame you either, honestly. I couldn't take it either if I had to keep guessing all these answers and being wrong so many times. Yeah, okay. Okay, they had Faye Dunaway, they had Peter Winch. I'm thinking this was 1975. 76, okay. Alright, Life of Brian. Alright, that's the one with it's sort of the guy who is like a messiah that but he's like, no, it's Brian, he's just a naughty boy. That last scene was killer. It was 1977, I think. 79, okay. Memories of Murder. Okay, I think that was Bong Joon-ho, I think. Bong Joon-ho, yeah. It was his film. I think it was... It was either before The Host or after The Host, but it was definitely before Snowpiercer. It was before Mother, so I'm gonna guess it was before. Let's go with 2005. 03, okay. Ben-Hur original. Okay, are they aware there was a silent version of this film? I don't think it's referred to that one. I think it's the Charlton Heston one. Yeah, the big chariot race and everything. That's opposed to the Spartacus, I Am Spartacus with Kirk Douglas. Not the same film. Let's go in 1955. 59, okay. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, I kind of remember going to as a treat, we ended up going as a family over to watch The Wizard of Oz over in Cinemark. That was late 98. So I'm thinking this was 1938. 39. Okay. So we're just going to be throwing these things in theaters willy-nilly now, huh? Okay. The Exorcist is the scariest movie that you could see, although I wouldn't say necessarily it's the scariest. I'd give it to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre myself. But there was definitely some messed up stuff in it. Part 3 is like in mid-late 80s. Part 2, I'm struggling to place. I think it's either late 70s or early 80s. This was clearly maybe early mid-70s. So let's go with 1974. 73. Pretty close. Dog Day Afternoon. Yeah, that's a film that came out. Al Pacino was in it. Robbing a bank, everything goes wrong, etc., etc. Let's say 1972. 75. Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid of going into water. Jaws. Da 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 da. I think this was 1975. Yes, it was. All right. The Terminator. Okay. I should know this one. This is with Linda Hamilton as a woman trying to protect her unborn child from Arnold. I want to say this was about early mid-80s, so maybe 1984. Yes, it was. Okay. Beauty and the Beast. I think I've seen this one. This was pretty good. It had a bunch of animated objects dancing together and stuff. I think this was 1991. It was. Groundhog Day. That's the one with Bill Murray and I think Flanders. I could be wrong on it, but there was definitely Bill Murray and Andy McDowell. It was definitely early 90s. I want to say this was 1993. It was. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of Black Pearl. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. By the way, folks, in case you're wondering, this is the first DVD I've ever owned. And the sad thing is, I was tricked in getting this for myself, getting a DVD player for myself as a gift, as the whole thing was basically a big setup. It was supposed to be a gift for his mother, but it was a gift for myself. Only I didn't know it until after the fact. Sheesh. Anyway. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. That's clearly 2000s. I think this was 2003. It was. Okay, Passion of Joan of Arc. Ooh, I've never seen this one, so this is going to be tough. I'm thinking this is French, probably black and white. I'm not 100% sure of that. But I think I could pretty clearly rule out something that came out in the last 20 years, so definitely. Alright, Passion of Joan of Arc. I want to say this was, like I said, I think this is 50s or 40s. Let's go with 1953. 28. Yeah, not even close. Okay. The Grapes of Wrath. This was definitely early 90s. I'm so, what am I kidding? It's 40s. It's the early 1940s. I think this was 1940 itself, honestly. Let's go in 1940. It was. Okay. Maltese Falcon, I should know this. Just saw this like maybe a week or two ago. Sort of like the earliest film noir, where everything just kind of came together. Okay, the Maltese Falcon, that was Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Okay, I want to say this was 1945. 41, okay. Oofski. Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, this is a film that came out with maybe Van Johnson and what's her name? Elizabeth Taylor? I may be getting us confused with something else, though. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking 1947? Oh, you know what? Let's do a commercial, then I'll be right back. Hopefully we'll get closer to the conclusion here. '43. Welcome back, everybody. I'm starting to realize I think this is not the film I was thinking of with Elizabeth Taylor and Van Johnson. The Best Years of Your Life was black and white. Oh, it's We'll Always Have Paris, I think. Okay. Best Years of Our Lives, I'm going to guess, is 1945. I could be very wrong on this. 46. Well, I was close. Okay. Les the Diabolicals or Les Diaboliques. Criminy, I can't speak French. I have seen this, but it's definitely black and white. It's French. I want to say it's 1953. It was 55. Okay. The Knights of Cabiria. Yeah, this is not ringing a bell for me like at all, sadly. Okay, the Knights of Cabiria? God. I don't know. It's not recent. It's older. It's definitely older. 1949, maybe. 57, okay. The 400 Blows. Okay, another black and white one. I also want to say it's from France. Maybe 1953. 59. Okay. 8.5. Okay, this was Fellini, wasn't it? Yeah, this was a Fellini film. I've never seen a Fellini film, so I'm not necessarily the best judge. Alright, not necessarily the best judge of it at this moment, but we're going to do the best we can here. Alright, 8.5. I'm going to guess it's 1961. 63, okay. Persona. Persona, okay, that... It's either Bergman or Fellini, I'm not sure which. I'm thinking this is probably like, let's say 1955? 66, nope. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, that's definitely late 60s. Or early 70s. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I'm going to guess 1968. 69. Oof. Prairie Wyndon. That sounds familiar. Maybe it's a film that came out with... maybe, hold on, Scorsese? Maybe it was Scorsese? I'm going to guess 1971? 75. Okay. Rocky. Okay, I remember boxing to the music. I didn't do too well, but I do remember it. It has a pretty good soundtrack, always. Let's go with 1977. 76. Okay, well, I needed a few of those. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Alright, Fanny and Alexander. Okay. Alright, Fanny and Alexander. God. Nothing is working for me. Let's guess 1959. 82. Yeah. Gandhi. I'm going to guess 1982 for this one. There we go. Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind. Oh God, this sounds anime-ish. Okay. I'm guessing 2006. I have no clue. 84. Yeah, that would make sense. Alright. Paris, Texas. $1984. There we go. Castle in the Sky. Another anime. Jeez, now these quick for me. I'm going to guess 1996. 86. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to write out. Alright. I thought I'd be done today. I wasn't, but I got less three to do left. More importantly, it looks like we're going to be done with this. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright. We've done everything